Right. Welcome back. God, it's been... How long's it been? Oh, it's only been a few days since we last played LA Noire. Yeah. Not sure what sort of sparked my... tickled my chin to play this again, but I figured, considering we did the Alan Wake stream again, which I still haven't finished, mind you, I thought it might be an idea to, well, maybe fire up some LA Noire. Now, I'm sure a couple of people ask in chat whether or not we're going to be doing a playthrough as of the last moment, where we got to before, or whether we're going to do a fresh one. And we're going to do a fresh one. The reason I've left it so long is because I didn't want to remember basically anything in the game, like in terms of evidence and plot and things like that. And it's kind of difficult to forget something you enjoyed so much. So it's taken this long for kind of my head to kind of forget the plot and the stuff that goes with LA Noire. There's a couple of sort of photo images in my head, sort of like scenes from the game that I remember, but the overarching plot, I don't remember. I remember things like Terminator Phelps. I remember old King Warning Shot himself. You know, warning shot right between the eyes.
Keep it change,
and I remember
What's this? I caught AQ stream. Have some money.
Very kind, Mr. Elf. Thank you very much. Another £25 for the Not So Tiny Couch Fund. Thank you very much. Again, I'm sure 99... Well, I've got to be honest. This is really a service for the Grey Bears in chat. And obviously people as well. But... yeah, it's this is a bit of a blast from the past. We played this, and my computer died. It gave up, and we couldn't get the save back. And we were so far in, I kind of didn't have the will to play it again. So what I'm going to do, very quickly, is I'm going to go to this thing here. Oh God, there's a beats per minute overlay with LA Noire, beats per minute. Sure. Where is it? I'm sure you can enable Steam Cloud Storage. Looks like you can't with LA Noire. Background downloads and automatic updates, but no way to back things up. Select programs you wish to include in this backup. Just LA Noire. Discs. Oh no, that's just a backup game. A full backup game. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can. Okay, well, we'll have to just make sure the PC doesn't die in between. Okay. So I think without further ado, I think it's about time we jump back into the game.
Oh, yeah.
Quebec is playing LA Noire. Press X to doubt. I know, the meme. Right. So, if I just abruptly here kill the music. Thunk. And actually load it up. I must admit, I don't think I've launched it since I installed it, so we may have I think we've got a first-time setup to go through.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Hey, Shadow Killer. Did somebody say donation? Also a small price to enjoy Q voice. Well, thank you very much, Shadow Killer, and welcome back. Shadow Killer, Shadow Killer. Hang on a minute. Shadow Killer. Why does that name ring a bell? I might be getting you confused with someone else. Bear with me a moment. I've got a guy called Shadow on my inbox, who, like, on my YouTube inbox, who uploaded, like, is it tansvabot.mp4 and Daisy Epoch-Cheats OP, and they just popped up in my inbox like a week ago. I wonder if it's that Shadow. Who knows? Right. So options. Let's see here. We've got to change our video settings here. I don't do YouTube. Okay, then it's a different Shadow. Back from the Daisy Epoch days. Right. So, 1080p at 120 Hz. I'm surprised the game even supports that. I'm just turning up all the settings to maximum. God, this is jank. Ambient occlusion, yes. There's not even... This game's so old that it doesn't even have, like, low, medium, or high quality settings. It's just got a choice between performance and quality. There is no there's no middle ground. So that one, threading, You can select it to single core threading if you want, but me, I'm going multi-core with DirectX 11. Adapter, default game. I think we're display 1. Which is this fella here. 1920. No, that's so we're display 2 then. Which is this one, yes. So display 2 is the 120 Hz monitor, which is the one I've got here. Launch game. Now, just while we're waiting for this to load up here, I need to just very quickly. Let's see this here. Close that. I'm just waiting for LA Noire to load, and then I can select it as a capture window for us to see. Right. It's locked to 30 FPS. Oh, interesting. Well, even if it's locked to 30 FPS, we can still enjoy it. I seem to remember me driving with a keyboard and mouse, or like switching between controller and keyboard and mouse, but I think I'm going to just stick to keyboard and mouse. Also, I think the game might have just totally flatlined. I'll click play again.
Yeah.
I'll try and launch it again. We'll see whether we get through. Bit of live bug fixing, never hurts. You'll have to bear with. It's more than likely that I'm setting it to 120 Hz and the game's going, what? Yeah, and just dying. I think it is. Oh. Okay, so I need to, let me change it back to. Sorry, I'll just check the bits in a moment. Let's change it down to 60 Hz and see whether the game can handle that. Thank you very much too. If I change my tabs here. Wait for things to load. Oh my god, 5,000 bits. I also hate the bear song. Yeah, I'm contractually obliged to say that I don't, but me too. Oh, I must really beg your pardon, chat. The game's really struggling to run. Wonder what's going on with this. Do I need to run it in... let's see. LA Noire. Do I need to run it in compatibility mode? Let me see here. Detecting issues. Try recommended settings. That's the program. Probably going to tell me off for not running it through Steam. Seems to be that I'm having some trouble to get the game to launch. You'll have to bear with me. This is why testing stuff would be great. Okay, let's go options. Let's change a couple of things down. Let's go to this to 3 instead of 4. Let's go DirectX 9 in case that's got anything to do with it. Let's try that. We'll keep lowering the settings until we can get in.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much to Catla Haddock, or Pint Damage, for gifting a sub to Catla Haddock. Catla, you cheapskate. Loading, 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 loading.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Mizzou.
Alan Wake, Noire. Does that mean there is chance for EXCOM2? Also obligatory dad joke. I had a dream. The ocean was filled with orange soda. It was fantasy.
Oh god. Fantasy. Fantastic. Hang on. Let me find it. It's there somewhere. Perfect. Thank you. Also, my sort of paint editing software is also chosen to install. I must apologise, chat. I'm really struggling to get this game running. It's just not having it, I'm afraid.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if it's something daft, like it's not running it. No, it's definitely running as administrator. Okay, so we need to lower the settings even more, it looks like. Let's go to single threading. Let's just set everything to balanced. Balanced and or performance. And then we'll see. I seem to remember having a problem with ambient occlusion before. I'm running it on potato mode to see if I can get it to bite. Hopefully it will. Run it on 120p at 4 FPS. I've turned everything down to potato mode, and in case it is a setting, I'm hoping to get at least some traction out of this. Not at all. Oh dear, I'd hate to lift people up and throw them down like this, but what's happening is I load the game. If I show you, If I don't go to a game capture or a display capture window, display capture. Yep, here we are. So what I'm doing is I'm clicking play here, loads it up. We get to this point here where we've got the options. I've changed everything down to potato mode. Go default. Yep. I'll leave it on default. Okay. Launch. We'll get this far, and then over here it says LA Noire has stopped running, or that it isn't running anymore. This window just disappears, and then it stops running. Very strange. Let's see whether or not I can get it to... that's fine, that's that. Local files, browse. Let's see here. LA Noire, compatibility. Run this in compatibility mode for service. This seems to be... That's my default run as administrator. Those are my default God help me settings. Launch. Hopefully it's just something as daft as it needing to run. Try running it as admin. Check integrity. It's a first time install. It shouldn't be the integrity of the game. 191 people literally watching me try and get a game running. Oh, I should have tested it. Oh, it's not running at all. Right. Let's see here. I'm not sure. Chat, I need help. I need help running this game. I'm going to have to... Let's put you back on the starting screen here. Starting soon indeed. I'm going to have a bit of a Google here and try and figure out what the hell's going on. Because I can't get it to boot at all. Very much an issue. Someone sent me, or Jane sent me a Discord message. This one here, play it. What causes it? Administrator problems, DirectX version, beta participation. If you're running a mechanism, you have proper installation files. There. So running Steam as administrator, opting out of beta participation, and verify the integrity, and then changing DirectX version. What's this? So, what's this? Changing DirectX version to 11 or 12. I'm already on both. DirectX is that. End time. Adding, oh god, registry keys. Jesus Christ. Okay, well this starts to get very complicated. Let's start by running Steam as administrator. We'll start with that, and then we'll go from there. So more options. Run as administrator. We'll give that a try. Let's see. So Steam now has administrator access. Well, there's a couple of updates that have come off the back of that. Right, LA Noire. Play. Performing first time setup. Everything's on default. Okay, launch. Hopefully it's just administration problems. Put the jazz back on. Okay, we can find the jazz again. Find the jazz music when the LA Noire window hasn't loaded over everything. Oh. Oh. Oh, we've got traction. We have traction. We have traction. The game is loaded. We've got 720p potato mode. Ah! Ah! Set it down. Okay. Jesus. Okay, so display capture off. We've got a capture window. Jesus Christ. Window. LA Noire. That's that one. Okay. What I'm going to do, right, because we've been bug fixing for 20 minutes now, I'm going to turn off the stream so that Twitch can make a separate broadcast, and then I'm going to turn the stream back on again so that the people that want to watch the VOD don't have to find 20 minutes of bug fixing before they come back. So we're going to do that. So I'll see you in just a moment.